Were one to pore over the annals of Randic history, one would note the comparatively frequent recurrence of individuals hailed as warriors of light. Ardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Tothuil, legendary first king of Lakeland, Rotfoot and Saulard, the fabled Dran and Gauntlet duo of Verbert. Obviously not going to spoil anything, the new trial ended no fun though. Oh nice, that's good to know. Exciting. And no list of Randic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tiuna of Ronka. In older texts, she too was called a warrior of light. Isn't that interesting? It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear, the title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings. Indeed. Oh, that's pretty. Stunning artwork. This, my friend, is Nordrand's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. I'm looking at it. Isn't that... He looks very familiar. That's, Oh, what's his name? I'm gonna show my ignorance here. Is that Cecil? Or Cecil, however they pronounce that? That looks like someone in another Final Fantasy game, and I can't remember his name, but that helmet is so familiar. Like, I've seen that before. That's the first warrior of light. In a time where all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesied hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the warrior of light. Yes, I'm sure that's not the first time it's been used as well. Yes, it is a reference. You're right. Interesting. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, I really can't speak today. In the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the self-same epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, warriors of light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valour. Well, there you go. That's a lovely picture as well. Really nice. Well, the plot thickens. Indeed, Alphinaud. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied, heroes have been honoured thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Hythlodaeus' voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely, there will have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in the other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. Yeah, given how we got here, let's not try that for a while. What shall we say? And there I was thinking I was special. What's in a name? It doesn't change anything. Hythlodaeus did call me a warrior of light. I feel like I would say the top one. Hythlodaeus did call me a warrior of light. She did. I've never heard her voice myself. But I can feel her presence, perhaps through Minfilia. At any rate, assuming all of this is true, and there's a common thread behind the epithet, I doubt the Ascians will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light, and by extension Hythlodaeus with good, must have added insult to injury. Indeed. There we are. Ahem. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself? Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Ooh, did someone say Warriors of Light? Ooh, ah! What's going on with his brows? Who knows? Who knows? Aww. Oh my goodness, she's a sweetie. I love her coat. What is going on with its brows? You're right, they've got... I don't know what's going on there. Riqi-Tio, are you alright? Oh no. Ah, my precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? In before Ariadne adopts her. Well, she could add her to the rest of her white-haired family. Because, you know, I feel like when she's around Alphinaud and Alisaie, she's like, please don't talk to me or my son or my daughter ever again. She's going to adopt all of the white-haired children. What a sweetie. You too, Arkil, Airwell. Have you say these names? We're sorry, Master Borin. Gasp. Aren't you? Yes. Mama, can we go to McDonald's? Yes, we can. The Warrior of Darkness? Yes. That's me. My name's Riqi-Tio, and I want to help everyone. Oh, my heart. Please, tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a warrior of light. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Can't even right now. Ariadne's not ready for this responsibility. Like, killing primals, that's one thing. Giving children advice, that's not in my remit. She's so cute. Oh. Oh my goodness. What a sweetie. Oh. The last thing I want to do is get spoiled. So if I do it first, I can't be spoiled. Okay. Whee! It's a very summery activity, which is good because it's really hot here. Oh, you're here too. We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. There you are. Have some grapes. Yeah, one of the new armor crafting items is a spoiler for the trial crumbs. Yeah, I'm not going to look at any of that. Not looking anywhere. I'm going to do it first. Wow, you've picked this many already. Amazing. Well, I am taller than you. It probably would help. You are very small. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall I take them back to Chesamil? Hee, I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Probably going to make some wine and have a lie down. Tell me, Riqui, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Why? Well, a while ago, I fell sick, really sick. My body was burning up, and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a travelling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted, but it made me get better. Her tail is very tiny, it's very cute. She was so brave. The apothecary, I mean. She went around taking care of people, even when it was dangerous. And I decided I wanted to help people, just like her. It's really timely that it's releasing at this point when we've got very busy hospital staff. And it was delayed for that same reason, so now we're just like, yeah. Shout out to all our real life apothecaries and doctors and everyone who's working really hard right now. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends. But I didn't really know what I was doing or if there's anything else I could do. Oh, don't forget the nurses too. Big shout out. Then, not long ago, a neighbour told me he was going to become Warrior of Light and go travelling the world helping people. And I thought, that's the same as what I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbour do in the end? Thaler? I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. Oh. Thaler. One of the guards awakened by the Starshower. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Riqi-Tio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike a travelling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realise your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes at Chesameal. Oh, you know, Alfie's grown up so much since the base game, you know. I ran through the Realm Reborn base game quests up to the ultimate weapon with my boyfriend these last few days. And just seeing Alphinaud now compared to how he is then, he has grown so much. I'm very proud of my boy. It would seem I have been labouring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. Crystal Braves, yeah, I know, that whole arc. No, my boyfriend's playing through like the shortened quest line now, so I think Square Enix said they've made it roughly the same length as the other patch content that you do in the other expansion, so it will still be a fair amount to do, but it will be a lot more relevant, so that's really good. With the Exarch labouring tirelessly, I doubt not but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for all of us when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. This is no longer a strange and distant land after all. Norvrent has become as a home to us, and her people our own. Yeah. Let us return to Spigirix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. Oh, I'm scared! I'm really scared. Did I mention that I'm scared? Because I am. I understand how Arkil feels. The Starshower didn't awaken me to Hydalin's voice, but that vision of the final days, Amarot burning, it fills me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind, but when I tried to focus on them, they simply fade away. Oh, Alisaie! An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt, but lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured, and I have no intention of donning an Ascian mask. I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. Me too, that would be good to know. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we might as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see to their feet that their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Ooh. Ooh. What was that? That's not good. It's nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. Oh no, I'm scared. They're gonna have to go back or something, aren't they? They're gonna have like something's going wrong somewhere. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna worry. I'm very worried. I am very worried right now. Oh my goodness. I'm scared. I'm scared. As you ponder Alisaie's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Oh my goodness. I am spooked! Right. Oh my goodness, I'm freaking out. Okay. Let's see. Only missing the extreme unreal. Nice. Oh my goodness, what's going on? What's going on? I'm very confused.
Why am I? Was it you who called me here?
Did I? I don't know. I don't know if I called you it. Oh, crumbs. Don't like this at all. I don't like it. On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. What? What are we looking at? At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us, all that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the okay, we're seeing Elidibus. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall every action be guided. Goodness me. I ran the Elidibus phone, did I?
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine.
I'm so confused. I'm very worried. Confused and worried.
Such is the burden of hope.
Crumbs. Oh, there's a lot to go on in my brain. What am I gonna say? Give back Ardbert's body? Why must you embroil the people in your plans? What are you plotting? I feel like he's not gonna like any of those questions. What would Ariadne say? What would she say? I think she would say... Oh gosh. Well, he's not going to answer what are you plotting. That's kind of like their whole thing, that they don't really say what they're doing. Let's do the top one. Give back Ardbert's body.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle?
Don't like the sound of that.
That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness.
You went with the third one. Oh, nice. Wait, what are you telling me?
I arm myself. I hone my skills. I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labours in service to the one true world and turned them to ash.
I had to. You're killing loads of people.
I see you for what you are. You are death. And only in death shall you serve any purpose.
Bit harsh, but okay.
The convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done.
Is it your duty to... Is it their true course? Whose true course? One new one, or the one that's actually going to happen? I don't like that.
I will strike you down.
I'd rather you didn't, actually.
Destroy you, body and soul. All else must wait.
Okay, that was a bit spooky.
Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world.
I don't know if you will. I think that's my job. Not to sound proud or anything, but that's pretty much what I've been doing this whole time.
One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you.
Right. Yes.
As if he mistook you for another.
Or maybe he saw what was actually there, who knows? Hythlodaeus called me his new old friend. Yes, I'll say that.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is
Oh, I'm
constructive,
spooked.
I shall not intrude.
Look out, Grahatia.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Please be careful. Don't you even... No! No! What have you done? What have you done? What
Though
is
you
that?
lack her blessing,
Oh,
your sound is surprisingly dense.
Oh. Oh my goodness. My heart just skipped a beat. Oh.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
Okay. 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 Alright then. I don't know about that.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
Oh, sorry, my heart is just...
It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beq-Lugg as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest.
Well, you should rest. It's hard work. I'm really worried.
No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor.
This is very pretty music.
One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism, so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives.
Those are good words.
Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them.
He's being very super British. He's also being very super emotional. He's tugging on my heartstrings.
Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future.
Yes, Graha. You do you.
And
Okay.
why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Do you now? That I have to say I'm not enthralled with the idea, but okay.
Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
Okay.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh no, what's happened?
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Oh no, Thancred! We've got to go! We've got to go now! Oh my goodness me. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Kryl. Okay, let's see. She's with the others in Dawn's Respite. Let's go and find her. Just prepare yourself, alright? Oh, that does not sound good. That sounds like we're going to see something very, very bad. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. I am very slightly, more than slightly spooked. Okay. Okay. What's happening?
Excuse us.
I don't like the look of this at all.
This way.
Oh. My goodness. I'm so tired, Cryo.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed.
Oh, that emotion in her voice does not sound good.
But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax, barely alive at all.
Crumbs. Game, don't hurt me like this. I know you're going to, but here we are.
And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation.
This does not sound good at all.
She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier.
It's far from
that
done.
much
Oh, I'm
and
sure
more
it
lies
is.
beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment.
Yeah, go have a lie down,
So
Carl.
come.
You must be exhausted.
Let me hear your tale outside.
Man. Do not like this. No, thank you. Let me see, can I just fly up? Will it let me do that? Yes, it will! Yes, it will just let me fly up. That's amazing. Right, let's go this way then, because it's faster to get to the kitchen this way, I think. There we go. Beautiful. I think that they must have done that on purpose. Oh my gosh, Tataru's outfit is so cute! That's nice.
Brilliant.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's not good news. I'm sorry, but things have taken a turn for the worse. I have to be more honest with them.
Oh dear. Then we must redouble our efforts. Not that we've ever stinted in that regard.
I took that well.
This would seem an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Tell me you've made some progress.
I hope so.
We have, as it happens. One moment.
Right, let's see. Let's see.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
What does it mean?
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain.
Right.
As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both.
Yes.
Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition.
Right.
Simply put, The memory would not accompany the mind. And so, we looked to the Allagan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties.
There's a typo there. He said succeeded, but the text says succeeding. That's interesting. Anyway.
It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
I do not like the sound of that. What does that even mean?
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain.
That will kill him, surely.
But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
Yes.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
I still don't like the sound of it.
Assuming it works, we shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Right.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels. And there are only 5 of us.
Oh?
One is for testing purposes.
Ah.
I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least.
Right.
But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
My goodness me. That's a big thing.
I would.
Oh, Gratia! My goodness. Oh, Alisaie. Man, this is heavy. This is heavy. Oh my goodness, Y'shtola, no! Oh my goodness me, what are you doing?
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone.
Oh boy. Oh crumbs. You leave Y'shtola alone.
None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her body and soul wavers.
Oh crumbs.
I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
Oh, we're seeing some more. What are we seeing? Reviewing the record yet again? Really? You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. To think some thought you ill-suited for the role. How wrong they were. But come, turn your gaze outside the window, my friend. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day.
It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No. I am Elidibus, and I will fulfill my duty.
Boy. Crumbs. Ah.
Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope.
Oh, crumbs.
It swells within me. Empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so?
It's alright, Elidibus, you can keep talking to us about it. Wait, are we seeing another one? Or have we gone back? Okay.
I shall take her into my safekeeping.
No.
If you want her back, you will do as I ask.
No, you will give her back now. Now? Please?
Show me your strength. I would take your measure.
Wow, okay.
I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
What have you done? I do not like the look of this. Are we going to tell someone? Enter the ethereal stream. Ah, okay, it's a solo instance. I see. Wow. What are you making me do? You are familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered Amarot. Yes, I am familiar. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrade to you there. Right, we've got to get a move on. I tire of your games. You speak as if you were disappointed in me. Why? Well, because I am. I am your enemy, and you mine. Our goals are in conflict, and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding would cast your crimes in a less reprehensible light? That I would come to look upon you as a friend? You have slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built. You do not deny it then. Very well. Let us change the cast of this trial. You would know what you have stolen from us. Oh, that does not sound good. What are you doing? What are you doing? What? What? But do not imagine I crave remorse, only justice. What are you making me do? Rest assured, there are no tricks. You need but defeat the enemies before you. I don't like the sound of this. First, something easy. Those whom a budding hero might encounter at the beginning of her tale. And I believe I have the perfect subjects. No! These are my friends! What are you making me do? They're not their appearance, strange. See your hand beneath their facade, they are merely monsters. Well, that's what you think about me anyway, that's a bit worrying. You're making me fight Papalymo? Really? Oh my goodness, that's cruel. That is cruel. No! You tasted many sweet triumphs yet, but so too did you taste bitter tragedy. Yes, we did. Who could forget the crystal braves, that idealistic, pathetic dream born from a malformed creature? Right, Ardbert. You're going down again. Let your hatred burn. I feel like I'm talking to the Emperor right now. That's what I feel like. He's saying, do it. We're going to the dark side. With such ease again, you always did grow stronger with every battle. What's that supposed to mean? I'm supposed to grow stronger because I'm leveling up. Oh dear. Again you fought, and again you grew stronger, so strong that we could no longer control you. Yours is an unnatural beastly strength, and we shall lay it bare. What do you mean no longer control you? Say that again? Here we shall have a test between fellow beasts. It's only fitting, would you not agree? What are you telling me? What do you want from me? When I fought you in this flesh, 'twas I who triumphed. Will you turn the tables this time? What? What? My brain is broken. I'm so confused. I'm going, I'm running for it. An impressive show of strength. But surely no more than a foretaste of that which Emet-Selt's conqueror is capable. Such might requires a fairer measure, to compare like with like, yes. I shall just have to test you myself. Excuse me? Excuse me? Come on, Ariadne, show me what you can do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Making me fight him? Really? Okay. My goodness, it's too warm for this.
You have grown stronger since last we fought. The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Have you finished?
Y'shtola!
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke. But rather too late, I see.
No, I'm just glad you're awake. That's enough for me.
Now, Elidibus, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you.
What roast is she gonna serve up today?
I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish.
Go on, Y'shtola, I'm listening. I am listening.
It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal. The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anyder, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart.
Crumbs.
How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods.
Goodness me.
I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers, such as Emmet Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
I'm listening. Go on.
And you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Goodness me. This is all very philosophical.
Get to the point.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Very, very good question, Y'shtola. My goodness.
Your question is irrelevant.
I don't think so.
No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibus is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might.
What are you gonna do with that? I don't think I want to know, frankly.
As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards.
I don't like the sound of that. No, 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 no.
If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, Warrior of Darkness?
What do you want from me? Let's see. What is that? What is that? What is that? It looks like a dropstone. A lot like a dropstone. A peculiar crystal lies on the capital's polished floor. Right. But what is it? A peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of lights twinkle like a tiny constellation of stars. Okay. The distorted voice of an ancient rings out in your mind, a moment preserved in the crystal, it would seem. Right. Right. Carry on. You notice something else glinting up ahead. Let's see. Thanks, I only worked once, so it was close a few times. I see. With almost melancholy inevitability, the 12th crystal soon reveals itself to your questing eye. Though salvation is ours, it came at great sacrifice. All that remains is to pray. To pray that we will one day meet again beneath a blue sky. That's interesting. There's 12. Judging by its testimony, it would seem the voice was recorded in the wake of the final days. As you scan the area, another glint catches your eye. Is there one more? Or maybe two more? Or one more? Or what's going on? What is happening? This voice is different. It is different. We meet again, my new old friend. Ah! Hythlodaeus, I believe. How good of you to remember. Of course I remember. It's a really, really easy name. Hythlodaeus, really easy. Rolls off the tongue. What is this? What is it about? I see you've been collecting stars. But what do they mean? I speak of these crystals. They have constellations etched upon them, yes? Yes? High in the heavens, those stars shine their guiding light down upon the lives below. Fitting symbols for the convocation of 14, we should not agree. As you will have gathered, each crystal bears an account of the life of a member of the convocation as remembered by the unsundered. Lest you worry, they aren't concepts. They are far too incomplete to be so, but they suffice for imbuing memories within sundered souls that they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I am sure Emmett Selk wouldn't mind. I think he might. I don't even know. What will they do for us? So, how fare you of late? You are feuding with Elidibus this time, I believe. Yes. We don't look like you see eye to eye, do we? I shall refrain from passing comment on your struggle. It is not my place to do so, long departed as I am. But if I may give voice to a personal desire, I would rather that you lived. If you do not, how will you keep your promise to Emmet Selk? The promise to remember? That's a very good question. It must weigh heavy, the burden of all those memories. To one who has lived a life such as yours, I can well imagine how Elidibus's existence might seem hollow, how empty his single-minded pursuit of a half-forgotten cause must appear. But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. Well, that's quite enough talk about Elidibus. I would see if you can reunite the wayward stars. I mentioned before that there was a member of the Convocation who opposed Zodiac's summoning and defected, one whose office was left vacant. Defectors having been deemed unworthy of commemoration, no crystal exists for the individual in question. Or shouldn't exist at any rate, and wouldn't had a friend not created one in secret. A crystal bearing the forgotten name of her office, along with a magic of her own conceiving. A singular incantation embodying her spirit. What are you telling me? Among all the offices, the 14th was most unusual, for while the rest sat in Amarot, its holder was charged with gaining an intimate knowledge of the wider world. In the course of her duty, she travelled the length and breadth of every land and befriended countless folk. She encountered troubles too, of course, matters which she could simply have referred to the Convocation, but that was not her way. Nay, more often than not, she would call upon her comrades and together resolve matters themselves. Such is the magic sealed within that crystal, the magic to summon the stars to your side. In time of greatest need, should you wish upon it with all your heart, it will surely answer to your call. I know it was theorised that was us, but just hearing it confirmed, I've got chills. Excuse me. I knew I was going to need these. I knew. and now is where it belongs. That's me prepared. Oh, there's no need for thanks, but nor will I hear any complaints about it either. After all, I cannot say whether I act of my own volition, or the will of my recreator. Oh, that hit me hard. I wasn't expecting that to hit me hard. Where are we off to? Right, no more musing. We've taken far too long as it is. Sorry, I was enjoying it, she says as she's got tears streaming down her face. Our friends await us in Eulmore, yes? Let us hurry and join them. Oh, and I will knock everything over while we're waiting. That's a good idea. I mean, I don't think it necessarily surprised me, but the way they revealed that was beautiful. Really beautifully done. Well done, Squeenix. It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait. Chinese! Oh, that reminds me. That does remind me of something I should have done when we started. But yes. Let me see where I've put it. Minion guide. It's not that one. That one. Wind up Dulia Chai with Chai News. Yes, that's what we're going to bring with us. Okay. Right then, Chai News. What's next for us? Oh my goodness. Hello, friends.
Forgive us our lateness. Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
That's good. They've elected someone who is good. That's the miracle all on its own.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
Well, you know me. I'll always help if I can. I have to explain everything now, do I? It's a long story. Hopefully you understand it and you don't take it too personally.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elidibus has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiark, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black-Masked Ascians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy.
Yes?
Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Wonder how much fist and hand bumping it involves. Well!
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Mm-hmm.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrant. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibus has yet to show his hand.
It's going to be a big summoning, isn't there?
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
Oh, Dulia Chai, what are you like? Changing the subject. But is it spectacular? Maybe it is. Oh my goodness. They're doing this again, are they? Yes, another Starshower.
Another Starshower?
You took the words right out of my mouth, Alisaie.
Wait, is that...
Oh my goodness me.
Amaranth?
Well, that made me jump. That actually made me jump.
Did you hear that? That voice calling out?
No, I didn't hear anything, but... Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Oh, crumbs.
Does Elidibus seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
What's going on? I'm confused.
In the name of the light, I shall vanquish the darkness.
What on earth?
I shall deliver the world from its doom.
What on earth? What on earth?
And who might you be?
Gosh, Thancred. What is going on? What is happening? Help! I don't like the look of this.
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads! No, you don't! Ha! They are not of flesh and blood.
What is going on?
I know this magic.
Do you, Urianger? If you'd like to explain now, that would be an excellent time.
The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Yes. Yes, Urianger. That's true. What does that mean?
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them? Nay. Yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
I keep thinking I understand what's going on, and then something happens and I'm completely lost again. Expozange, he can
Should we make a stand here?
Sorry.
Or retreat to the Crystarium?
All I'm saying is he can do as much exposition as he likes in that lovely voice of his. Where are we going and what are we doing?
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere long. To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
That's a very good point.
Wait!
Oh. What's up, Chinese?
Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
Thank you, Chinese.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Eulmore chose well.
Yes.
It's settled then. To the airship.
Let's go! We've got to get out of here! I'm so confused. I like the voice, but I want to throw things at him whenever I hear him saying must needs. Well, you must needs pay attention, Symphony! No, he's got a great voice. Oh! 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 This is where the dungeon is. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So, okay, we can see how they go. Well, I'm going to bring Urianger, because I always do bring Urianger. So I will bring Urianger.
Our fates are not yet sealed.
And I tend to bring Y'shtola.
Victory will be ours!
If I bring Urianger. Having said that, if Thancred's here, I should bring Reen. Reen should come. Okay. Let's see what it says. Ooh. Ooh. I like the music. Okay.
Damn it! Hang on to something.
Hold on to the chair. I can do that. Norvrant, the hero's gauntlet. Right. Well, it's probably alright to do this with Trust the first time, because I'll be seeing it in Expert Roulette a lot, I imagine. Wait. No, I'm Captor Phantasmagoria. Flip. I was such a fool. Never mind. We'll just have to overcap. I am confused. Ah, yes, okay. No, I know what's going on now, I think. Hello, friends! Come help us! Oh my goodness. They are sponges, aren't they? Either that or I'm really bad.
All that I have and more I bring to bear!
Yes, Urianger. Give us more of that lovely voice of yours. We love to hear it. Did I mention that Urianger is my favourite? I may have done. Now who are we fighting? Spectral Thief. Okay.
Prepare yourself! Thy time has not yet come.
Right. Fast as light that banishes the dark. What are you gonna do to me? Why are you going over there? Oh. How did you know he was gonna do that? How do you even know this? Spectral Thief is a Pokemon move. Yes, okay, I have heard that. Thank you, Incorvid, and welcome to the stream. I knew I'd heard that somewhere. Wait, yeah, isn't Spectral Thief, is that the, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Isn't Spectral Thief, I want to say, is that the signature move of Marshadow, or am I getting really confused with something else? Who knows? This dungeon's very confusing, but it is the first time I've run it, so I think I'm allowed to die a couple of times. I think that's acceptable. It is! Okay, there we go. That's where I've seen it. I don't know why I thought it was to do with D&D. Or I think of something else there. Almost got it. Okay, cool. Right, what do we get? Maiming. Great, I can't use that. Farewell! Hello! When will you learn to call your lovely branch when you're in trouble? We'll discuss this later, but for now, onward. Nice. That the kingdom soul should ascend. Yes, Urianger is very pleased about that. He likes the pixies, the fair folk. More things I can't use. Oh, hello! Oh, if you come to help, you've actually come to help. That's amazing. Why am I tanking this? Thancred, thank you. I'm just so excited, I don't know what to say. Yes! I'm being helped. My goodness. I can't take all of this, my brain is just... There's been so many plot twists. I feel dizzy. We're going. I'm going to Tanya, thank you. Who are we fighting now? Oh, hello. That's the one from the trailer. What is she wearing? My goodness. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh my goodness, that was insane. Oh. Thank you very much. Okay. Surely, surely. Yes, here we go. The Luminous Sanctuary. Who are we up against now? What are we fighting? Here we go. Here we go. Who's being summoned here? Ah. Spectral Berserker. Distant Ideal. Oh my goodness, that's a bit spooky. I'm not gonna lie. And behind. We're gonna do it. Yeah, I definitely, if I'd not known what to do there, I would have died a load of times, but the fact that I had the computer to kind of watch and learn from, I'll know what to do now when I do pug it. My goodness, that was something. Hello everyone. What on earth is going on? My heart. Ooh, I got the robe of casting. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. It's clipping, but it's pretty. My goodness me. Okay, what's next? What's next? What more are you gonna throw at me? How many more punches are there?
I think that's the last of them.
Apparently even they have limits. Nevertheless, we should remain vigilant.
Oh, it's so hot. Okay.
Urianger, something occurred to me while we were fighting. These enemies.
Yes?
Our heroes hailing from other shards, summoned hither to deliver this world from its doom. Scant moments after the Starshower did they appear, as yet more souls were inspired to walk the hero's path, no doubt. Thus did hopes for salvation of realms near and far resonate and converge, lending still greater strength unto our adversary.
Oh, crumbs.
So that's Elidibus's game. But first things first. If the rings are the same as the Exarchs, then we need to ask him how that's possible.
The Crystarium is close. Let us press on.
Good idea, Alphinaud. Good idea.
They come.
So near and yet so far.
In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit.
Whoever taught you that is a wise man indeed. And good with a gun blade.
And good
But
looking.
yes, I dare say we can create an opening wide enough for at least one of us to slip through.
Good idea.
That being you, of course. Though others are welcome to follow in your wake. Reen and I will keep our guests occupied.
Good idea.
Brave and selfless as ever. Yet the two of you may struggle to fool our foes, etherically sensitive as they are. Had you a comrade who could use destructive magics to wreak havoc upon the ambient ether, on the other hand?
Oh, you guys.
Very well. I too shall assist in the diversionary effort.
My gosh. That laugh. That laugh.
Oh, not this old dance again. Yes, obviously I'll stay and fight. Alphinaud, I'm about to do a great many stupid and reckless things. Watch my back, would you?
And there you have it. Take care of yourself, my friend.
Okay, the thing is, I'm a twin. Normally the one doing the reckless things is my sister. And I'm the one watching her back. No, maybe not reckless. She's just... she likes to have a bit more of an exciting life than I do. But it's all good with me. Make it a nice big opening. I am Alphinaud, I'm sorry to tell you, I am Alfie.
We'll do our best.
Come on, lads. Give me a good chance. I need a clear run.
Finished? Then let's begin.
That's classic Alisaie, stealing the LB. Remind me never to sign up for your militia. Of course, a short while earlier in the Ocular. Okay, this is probably going to be bad.
"'Tis done."
Oh, let me see, let me see! Oh, yes! Your memories are preserved safely within. We've done it at last!
Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for that.
I have inspected the other vessels. They are all ready to receive of our friends' memories.
Right, so what's coming next?
Excellent! I shall have my familiars bear word to them at once!
We're slightly busy right now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Elidibus.
No. It's not allowed. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal, game.
It was not until I observed the battle between Emet-Selch and the Warrior of Darkness that I realized what I must do.
It's illegal. Don't do it.
I will summon heroes from other worlds unto the first, just as you did. Their presence shall serve to empower me, granting me the strength to crush my enemy.
Though it pains me to disappoint you, I feel compelled to explain that the magic in question requires no small amount of preparation.
Indeed.
But you assume I require my champions to be summoned in their entirety. I do not. Their souls needn't even be whole. My purpose requires no more than their burning desire to vanquish evil. This I shall sear upon the ether, raising thereby an army of phantom heroes to whom I shall whisper, as I have to so many over the ages. Here lies darkness. It must be destroyed.
And you expect me to cooperate?
I do not require your cooperation.
No.
Your death will suffice.
No.
The magic I shall have from your corpse.
No, you won't. That's not allowed. That is illegal.
Go, Lumas! We must flee!
No.
But what is this?
No. That is quite enough of that. Thank you very much. No more of this thing. Come on, Ariadne! Run! I shouldn't have made you run in a dress. No. No. Please tell me he's not dead.
My friend, how did you... No matter, Elidibus. He took us unawares.
It was all we could do. To raise a war to hinder his steps. And so we fled. But he took it. The vessel with the Exarch's memories. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive, my dear. It's not your fault.
The vessel bears not only my memories, but my blood. The blood of Allegan royalty, granting him the means to control the tower.
Crumbs.
With it, he has performed I know not how many summonings, calling forth heroes from across the rift.
So that's how he did it. That makes sense.
And, as you can see, the burden upon the tower is beginning to tell.
I'm gonna say that. I'm just glad you're alive. Make sure you stay that way.
If you mean to face him alone, I will not allow it. Not this time.
But look at you.
Elidibus has exploited the people's nobility, twisted their purest intentions for terrible ends, and I cannot let it stand. As Exarch, it is my duty to protect them, to defend their hopes and dreams. So I am going to the Crystal Tower, with or without your blessing. Though, I would rather it were with.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
I joined you,
But I would only be a burden. Better that I remain here with my gremlins.
I shall send help. Stay strong, my friend, and take heart. By binding Elidibus within the tower, we have done more than simply delay him. Much like our adversary, I am not wont to show my hand prematurely, but the time has come to bring my strongest card to bear.
And what is that, Mr. Grahatia? Oh?
To the tower!
Okay, let's go. Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Yeah, the music. Goodness me. Is that Lyna? Understood. There she is. Lyna. I shall take charge of matters in the city. Find Beq-Lugg, now. Okay. No time to explain. The graver the matter, the less inclined you are to speak of it, even when it's plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. Lyna, this time there truly is no time. I know, my lord. Where matters otherwise, I believe you would even be willing to speak of your past if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. Perhaps a few words are in order, if we have time. Indeed, time must be made. Lyna, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little, and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for your 10th birthday, that hideous lump the good people of the mean covered up with beautiful candles? And your hapless first encounter with the Sin-Eaters as a guard, Afterwards, you threw yourself into your training, pretending nothing was wrong, although I could see the tears in your eyes. All those moments that we shared, all the feelings that accompanied them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that, will ever change what we mean to one another. If I have made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens know you deserve better. Aww. Through the darkest of times, you have kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as an example to all. I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. All those previous times of withholding information, it's for dramatic effect to be fair, but you've got to believe me that this time there really is no time to explain. Fair enough. Why do you speak so? As if this were our last meeting. Truly you have a knack for making people worry. Besides, it's you who are an example to us all. You who have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So go, my lord, do what you must, but take care. Come on, lads, let's finish this. I really shouldn't have made her run in a dress. That was a bit mean of me. At least she's got boots on and not heels. Oh, Lyna. Lyna, no. Oh, she's gonna make me cry again. I think she has. Oh, crumbs. There's so many emotions, you guys. There's so many. So many feels. The feels are, in fact, real. Okay. Yep. The ward holds. Excellent. Elidibus will be within the tower. Pet the bun. I can't pet the bun. She's gone away now. Our foe's sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end he has summoned heroes and other reflections, empowering himself with their hope even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in the depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favour. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the ward only when you are ready. Hope's confluence. The crystal Exarch is the very picture of resolve. You are ready then? Very well, I shall lift the ward. So, what shall I say? It's time we finish this. You know, it wasn't so long ago that I watched you seal the place up. Ah, before I began my slumber, you mean? Ha! It seems rather longer to me, but yes, what strange symmetry. This time, I break the seal, and I have no intention of locking myself away again. Nay, together we will enter, and together we will leave in triumph. So come, my friend, let us be about it. Would somebody please think of the bun? The bun is very important. It's alright, we're all thinking of the bun now. She is very important. Ah, here we go. It's strange, I've heard this music so many times, but it has a different feeling to it now.
Not here either. We must keep climbing.
Of course he'll be right at the top. Where else would he be?
'Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him.
I don't want to leave you behind.
Worry not, my friend.
I am worried.
Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years.
You're not well. You need to get away from this place.
When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement.
I remember.
How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name, and my mission, guiding my every deed.
Why me?
Why you? Why not you? Had I chosen another, we would never have made it this far. Or do I mistake your meaning? Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero. Neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain. That I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end.
Do something, guys.
I'm afraid our time is up. Go! Rest assured you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence.
Okay, alright then, I'll take your word for it.
Break!
Goodness me, right, okay. What on earth are you going to do with those?
Memories of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion. Leaving naught but a gaping void. The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours.
Ah yes, the Waking Sands. We've been there so many times.
The Seventh Rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did Lahabrea and Emetzelk pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the Unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option. I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiark, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. However hard you struggle, you will never bring back the Convocation.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. Even should you lose all that is dear to you, even should it cost you your life, you bear the burden and fight on, kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent.
true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering. But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
I'll put an end to this.
No! It will not end here! Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call! The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all! If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection, as the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness, let us finish this.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
What?
Of the traveller, shepherd to the stars and the dark. Though the world be sundered and our souls at adrift, where we walk, my dearest friend, fate shall surely follow. For yours is the 14th seat, the seat of Azen.
An invocation of Eld, though not of Hydaelyn's making. What are you? No, it matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
Finish this. Yes. There we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, guys. Everyone press the button. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Let's see.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down.
Let's do this. Let's go.
This battle shall be our last.
That was well timed, the music. Clutch the crystal of Azan to your breast and wish upon it with all your heart.
You! It cannot be! To me, warriors of light! I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory, I rendered up my all. I cannot fail. I will not. Fool! You have achieved nothing. I am immortal, yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless, not unlike white Orisite. Your ill-begotten power, obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
This. Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elidibus. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiac. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends.
It's gonna make me go.
Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will.
Here I go again.
The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
He let it go. Oh, don't do me like this. Don't do me like this.
I concede I may have overexerted myself. Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrant. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
I promise.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me? Thank you.
My friend, with you, my mind and memory shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
Sadly, my tissues are.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained her ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of her link to the First, and of hope.
Sorry, everyone. Hit me very, very hard. There's a lot of you to take in. So you reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. I'm not sure I did the right thing. Perhaps you did. Perhaps you did not. None can say. But the important thing is this: though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, do we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love that he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? A gift from Emmet Selk. He knew of Elidibus's plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus's suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I wildly speculate. It's unlikely we will ever know the truth. The best we can do is to remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the Ronkans so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. Ah, there you all are. My friend, we were given to understand thou wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this, don't be absurd. I would have come sooner had the guards not made such a fuss. Now tell me what happened. Where is the Exarch? Well, I'll tell you see. Ariadne, will you show me his spirit vessel? Yes, both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing, but I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, what a relief. Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Ariadne, one would think his soul would only be too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. Excuse me. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things could go awry. Assuming I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that, almost comically so. In fact, regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it, with a certain amount of poetic license. Ahem. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast, so deep that I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I am reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes may never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vorthri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's course in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the beginning of time they have all shared that one common thread, hope. We struggle because we have hope, and when the time comes I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being, as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long, and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think them the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. I dare say he is blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there is no guarantee we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbough. Let us reconvene here anon. There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Eulmore. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child? I've been meaning to get some flowers for Minfilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we could go to Nabathareng together, one last time. A fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to Eulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be, Alisaie. I shall see you later. Okay, let's see. Halric? Halric? Oh god, don't tell me he's wandered off again. Quickly, Ariadne, we have to find him. Oh, Alisaie, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halric, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They were planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's a relief. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard then? There he is. I was afraid he'd wandered off again. Oh, there's no need to worry. Halric's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Yeah. I'm sure I will. Thank you for coming, Symphony. It was great to have you. Oh, I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesleen. Her sword, that is. We buried it here in her honour. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realise this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured, the treatments will continue. Beq-Lugg will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible, and we'll see to it that your good work continues and that no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. Thank you. I will miss you all. But it isn't time to say our farewells just yet. So if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here, after all. The time left to you is precious. That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I.
Oh, Alphinaud!
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
She's gonna get
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphinaud has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
A picture paints 1,000 words.
You'll never let me forget it, will you? I'll have you know I completed the promised painting in the end. Be that as it may, there are times only words will suffice. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair. But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. Though what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Eulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
You can count on me.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphinaud. I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
Is everyone going to make me cry today? My goodness, I can't handle it.
And you mine. Please take care.
Though it hath lost its radiance, 'tis unmistakably a crystal of light, one that did in all likelihood once belong to Ardbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. And when his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend. And if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever, thou wilt find the Amaro in Wolagador. My thanks, Ariel, all is well again. So to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Is that Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
Story, Seto.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends.
Me too.
But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
Tell me, does anything strike you as different about my soul?
Your soul? Oh, how can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Ardbert, how I've missed you.
He's everything. He cries wearing this.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me. How much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes. I think perhaps I will.
Master Matoya. For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
Runar, please.
I jest, at least in part. What I came to say is that Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs. But neither should you be beholden to them. For it is with curiosity and courage that the Knight's Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone. On such a day...
On such a day?
You may call on me. Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Master Matoya!
Runar, really?
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Beq-Lugg undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the Ocular.
Everyone?
We're listening, Rhi.
I want to thank you all. On behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on. Without you.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Rhi.
Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred, I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud.
Let's give him a hug.
Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
You guys.
Why, this is just about all of you.
To see you off seemed the least we could do. You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye. A more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart? And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
Of course. You already have. Word for word.
Thank you. Please look after him for us.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
All right, then. Pray proceed as instructed, beginning with your memories.
first step is complete, and all appeareth to be in order.
Well, that just leaves our souls, then.
You can do it.
We're in your hands, Angelo.
It is done! The vessels have received of both their memories and their souls. I hereby entrust them to your care. They belong to you now. Just be sure to guard them well, yes?
This will work, won't it?
Our theories have held thus far, but I make no promises about what is to come. Even the greatest mages in history knew better than to transport a soul across the rift. We, my dear, are in unknown territory. Prepare as we might, we cannot account for all possibilities. And it is in such circumstances that accidents are wont to occur. Yet miracles do happen. So let us pray and will our friends home.
I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
We can do it.
All safely stowed away? I do hope so. All that remains then is to step into the mirror. Go now, and safe travels.
We can do it. Working.
Did it? Are we?
home.
Yes, we're home.
Oh, you're back! You're back! You're all back!
Thank you. My body feels like a sack of potatoes, but otherwise, I have never felt better. That said, I doubt any of us will be fit to travel for some while. May we leave the rest to you?
The vessel beareth our comrade's blood. With it in thy possession, the way will surely open before thee.
What? But you've only just got here.
Tataru, might I trouble you to brew us all a pot of your special tea? Ah, and we may require an extra cup.
Yours is a long road, my friend, and it stretches onto places beyond imagining. With your every step, these grand adventures shall grow more distant and faint. And there may come a day when you forget the faces and voices of those you have met along the way. On that day, I bid you remember this. That no matter how far your journey may take you, you stand where you stand by virtue of the road you walked to get there. For in times of hardship, when you fear you cannot go on, the joy you have known, the pain you have felt, the prayers you have whispered and answered, they shall ever be your strength and your comfort. This I hope, I believe, here at memory's end.
Some days later.
What is it, Alisaie? Are you all right? Do you still feel under the weather?
Physically, I couldn't be better. Thanks to Kryle's ministrations, I'm already looking forward to our next fight. But seriously, don't you have anything to say about that?
What is he doing?
No less impressive than our garments. You've outdone yourself, Tataru.
To give credit where it's due, I had help from a certain fiery pixie who visited me in my dreams. They gave me all the information I needed to get the details just right.
There you go.
For your weapons, though, I needed a lot more help. Thankfully, our favourite heads of state were happy to place their finest craftsmen at my exclusive disposal. Oh, and speaking of the Alliance leaders, they all expressed their unreserved elation at your safe return, and promise to come and see you in person as soon as they can.
They really needn't have gone to such trouble. But we'll be keeping these gifts all the same. Do pass on our gratitude.
I realise we haven't taken up new martial arts, nor have I ever been one to set much store by appearances. But I can't help feeling a certain lack of, I don't know, personal development.
I quite understand. But as you observed, the others had the more pressing need. Rest assured, our turn will come.
If I expend any more ether, I swear I will blink out of existence. I need a bite to eat. Tataru, a cup of tea, if you would be so kind. And something sweet.
By Mistress Kryle's exhausted state, may I assume that the ward has been restored?
I hope so.
Indeed. We succeeded in weaving it anew, albeit at a slightly diminished potency than when I had Beq-Lugg's assistance. It is no cause for concern, though. The tower is not easily reached, never mind breached. And even should some few succeed, their presence won't escape my notice.
Excellent. Said duty thus discharged, thou art free to go wheresoever thy fancy taketh thee. Upon which note, hast thou perchance come to a decision?
Oh, please say yes.
The offer remaineth
Please say
open.
yes. Please be with us. Please, 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 please.
Well, if you're certain that's what you... I mean, if you think I...
Oh, really?
Right. I accept. Henceforth, I shall count myself a scion of the Seventh Dawn.
Yes, yes.
Grahatia, at your service. When I was a boy, many long years ago, I yearned to stand tall
as the heroes of Eld. But, like a fool, seeking to pluck the stars from the heavens, my every attempt to reprise their deeds fell short.
Help! Somebody help! Hippogriffs! Hippogriffs on the rampage! A giant flock of them! Please, we need help!
I could do with a little rampage myself.
What? Now wait, just a... Here we go again.
I will join the fray when I've finished my tea.
Yes, Y'shtola.
Thus did the Avatar of Destruction descend, and in her wake leave naught but tears and ash.
And then, one day, an all but forgotten dream from my youth stood before me, in the flesh. So it was that a new adventure began.
Of course, of course, of course.
The memory of a dying world's end. Night after night. And I thought it but a tired old dream.
I say, I knew that securing the palace would provide your radiance with depressingly little sport, but that you should fall asleep out of boredom. Splendid. Truly splendid. And my own preparations, you will be pleased to hear, proceed apace. Oh, yes. They proceed very well indeed. Frighteningly so. And we owe it not least of all to this singularly useful body I chanced to find. With the Populares now all but destroyed, it will be the simplest of tasks to discredit their groundless assertions that I met with a grisly end. And as the very much alive Lord of House Brutus, I have a vast fortune at my disposal. Ah, money! Money, money, the great motivator. There is simply no better way to move men and expedite plans than with its alluring glint. Would you not agree? But wait, were we not acquainted, you and I? Should our familiarity cause you distress, I beg your forgiveness.
did you say your name was?
Oh, a dagger through my heart, that my deepest desire should forever remain unfulfilled, to live unrecognized, to die forgotten. Oh. So it goes. Whatever this flesh may have been before, it serves only as a vessel now. And I, faithful Fandaniel, labor only to advance my lord's ambitions. Speaking of which, with the palace in our hands, we may now proceed with the next phase of the plan. But how very odd. Despite all our havoc-wreaking, old Elidibus did not deign to appear. Dare I hope that the last of the unsundered is gone? Imagine it! Bound no more by the shackles of mouldering memories of damnable duty, free at last to live for the moment!
Well.
Your radiance. But give the word, and I shall go forth and prepare for you your hunting ground.
That which awaited was a fell beast. Ferocious, ravenous, remorseless. Do as you will.
It has been too long, my friend, and insufferably dull in your absence. When you return to me, you will share everything. Every blow will be a story unto itself. Every triumph, every kill. Rest assured, we shall have a fitting stage for our reunion. Oh yes, to reprise that transcendent moment, I will set this world ablaze. And we shall dance before the pyre.
Well then.
The beast shall the flames of the apocalypse. Into its domain shall the hero set forth for the final chapter in the tale of this star.
A final chapter? Okay. My goodness me. Final chapter of this star, you say? Can't be right. Ah, you're back. Tell me, Ariadne, do you think I was excessively familiar earlier in my tone and mannerism? I thought it better to be familiar than formal if we are to be comrades, but now I worry I may have distracted from the gratitude and respect I harbour for everyone. Perhaps we might consider it a nod to my regrettably less than humble beginnings. Yes, that will do. Being free to live as one pleases is not without challenges. In a way, it was easier when I had a mission that consumed my every waking moment. Provided me with focus, a constant push in a singular direction. By the way, was casting spells always so draining? I had quite forgotten what it was like to do it without the tower. I rarely felt so exhausted or hungry. Yet if all I did was bend the bow, I would be of limited use to you on your adventures, so I shall persevere. Whoever I might have been before, I am now a scion, and an inexperienced scion at that, a green initiate eager to learn how best to contribute to the cause, that he might follow in the footsteps of his inspiration. Gauntlet is now available as a trust companion. Shepherd to the stars.